Good morning and welcome to Falcon TV News today. It is Friday, March 19, 2021. I'm Ken along the rest of the FTV crew.
Submissions for the 2020-2021 issue of Stylus are still being collected. Submissions are due by the end of March and should be emailed to Ms. Carr.
The NCAA men's basketball tournament returns this week with the 68-team field announced. Leading the way is overall top seed Gonzaga, followed by number 1 seeds Illinois, Baylor, and Michigan. Unlike most years, the tournament gets fully underway beginning today. Also, unlike previous years, the entire tournament will be held in around Indianapolis in an attempt to curb potential COVID-19 outbreaks.
Here is your musical must moment.
Hello, good morning. My name is Jonas. I'm in Tri-M and happy Music in Our Schools Month. And what Tri-M is doing is we like to tell you a benefit. One benefit that music has to offer to kids is that it helps with spatial intelligence. And what spatial intelligence is, it just helps you perceive and create mental images that can help with puzzles and advanced mathematics.
The U.S. is facing a tough race between COVID-19 vaccines and variants. Vaccinations are quickly ramping up, and they have a great shot of winning out. But contagious variants are spreading across the country and could threaten another surge. The CDC says 2 coronavirus strains first detected in California are officially variants of concern. The variants may be about 20% more transmissible, and there are concerns that some treatments won't be as effective against them. But the CDC hasn't said vaccines would stop working against them. Also complicating the situation, some states are easing restrictions before the virus spread is fully contained.
The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention is clear and constant in its social distancing recommendation to reduce the risk of contracting the coronavirus. People should remain at least 6 feet away from others who are not in their households. The guideline holds whether you are eating in a restaurant, lifting weights, or at a gym, or learning long division in a 4th grade classroom. The guideline has been especially consequential for schools. Many of them have not fully reopened because they do not have enough space to keep students 6 feet apart. Preliminary studies have shown no substantial increase in viral transmission under the chance, now spurred by a better understanding of how the virus spreads and a growing concern about the harms of keeping children out of school. Some public health experts are calling on the agency to reduce the recommended distance in school from 6 feet to 3. The CDC is reviewing the matter. The move would potentially expedite schools' reopenings.
The Noise Arts Garage Drive for Art begins today. This will be an exciting chance to see an Oakcrest exhibit, which is also featured at the event. The art students have been creating a special origami hearts and falcons for the display. There is a great variety of exciting exhibits to see, so make sure to check it out.
Some people who have suffered from long COVID say their symptoms are disappearing after vaccination. The Washington Post reports some long-haul COVID-19 patients say their symptoms are subsiding after getting vaccines.
Archaeologists in Israel have revealed dozens of new undiscovered Dead Sea Scroll fragments bearing Hebrew religious writings found in the desert cave, believed to have been hidden during the Jewish revolt against Rome between 132 and 136 CE. The first new fragments found in the region in 60 years. The scrolls include likes from the books of Zechariah and Nahum.
Fossey had hoped the former president would step up and inform people to get vaccinated. Well, Donald Trump did just that in Fox News interview, calling the COVID-19 is great and safe. I would recommend it to a lot of people that don't want to get it. And a lot of those people voted for me, frankly, he said.
For Women's History, we thought we would look at Beyonce Glacier Knowles Carter. Recently at the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards, she took home 4 awards. These wins bring the 39-year-old singer lifetime total to 28 Grammys, making her the most rewarded woman in the award show history ever. However, she is much more than a singer. She's also a songwriter, actress, director, human trainer, and recording producer.
Submissions for the 2020 to 2021 issue of Stylist are still being collected. Submissions are due by the end of March and should be emailed to Mrs. Carr. People were surprised last year when a pope in an interview seemed to advocate for civil unions law for same-sex couples, but a recent ruling by the Vatican was not to bless same-sex unions, having people and organizations upset over their decision. However, another ruling, this one in Japan, took a different turn. A Japanese court has ruled that the country's failure to recognize same-sex marriage is unconstitutional. It's a landmark decision that could usher a new era of marriage equality in Japan. Homosexuality has been legal in Japan for almost 150 years, since 1800, and the country is relatively liberal compared with some other Asian nations. But Japan does not recognize same-sex unions nationwide. This ruling alone won't legalize same-sex marriage in the country. That would need a Supreme Court ruling, which could take several years. Still, it's a significant move.
Glazed, chocolate iced, fresh aroma, lemon, raspberry, medium to full-bodied, and cream describe the Krispy Kreme donuts and coffee. These donuts practically melt in your mouth. The ideal combination of crisp on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside, and enrobed in all the glorious glazes and icings. It's either 9 for $10 per dozen and 10 for coffee. But now is the time to get these as the sale ends. Delivery of these items will take place at the end of March.
Though fans of Marvel's WandaVision might be a little saddened right now that the show has concluded for now, they can now begin to look forward to the release of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier beginning today on Disney+.
Well, that's all for today. So from me and everyone here at Falcon TV, have a great weekend.